All right, what's up, guys?
Welcome back. Welcome back.
How you doing? How you feeling? It's a bright and sunny day.
Spring is here, huh?
Oh, finally! You don't understand.
Do you know how happy I was yesterday when I saw that it was 13 degrees? 13
We've been
Celsius.
suffering,
Ah.
and now we're apparently officially unplugging from the winter. Welcome to Unplugged. So what you got going on for us today? Because it's A-Hole Tuesday.
Good old A-Hole Tuesday. So we got some stories for y'all.
Okay.
This one might be a little petty. Might be. Or it might be completely justified. We don't know. We'll see. This is from like 2 years ago, but it's a good one.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for dropping $21 on the table and leaving after my conversation with a first date went south?
You have to be bad. Okay.
For context, I'm a 35-year-old man, and I had a first date with a 27-year-old woman that didn't get past the 15-minute mark. Not even 15, eh?
So you sat down and you back up.
Sat down, say hi, and then, oh, never mind. I'm 5'6", and she's 5'7", but quotation, this matters.
I'm 5'7", so that's 170. So 5'6" is like 168.
Something like that, because I'm 5'5", and I'm 165 centimeters.
Yeah.
Listen, every American is just like, we don't give a shit.
But we Europeans, okay.
Europeans care about the
rest of the world.
centimeters. Anyway, so I'm 5'6", she's 5'7". Both of us are in good shape and look nice. Also, this also matters, apparently. We've been talking for a couple days, so I invited her to a Mexican place I like for lunch today.
Arriba!
She said, ay, ay, ay. That felt racist. That felt a little bit racist, but we're going.
I'm just enjoying the culture.
Anyways. We meet up, and everything seems well initially. We both greet each other outside the restaurant with a smile and a hug. I hold the door open for her. We get seated and situated, order food, and then the conversation starts.
Okay. I mean,
So
it sounds
far?
good so far. I mean...
So far, so good. So far, gentlemanly. So far, good vibes.
Okay.
I lay out the conversation of how this happened, separated by alternating paragraphs between her and I. In the video, in
In the conversation.
the conversations. In the post. Anyways, Language is not my strong suit today, I've noticed. We start out pretty normal. How's your day going? What do you do? Etc. After the work conversation, she drops the, quote, I didn't realize you were so short, comment.
Bruh.
And it went down from there. Word for word, after ordering food and receiving our drinks, chatting about work, she interrupts and says, I didn't realize you were so short. To be honest, I'm not sure I can date you and take this seriously.
I mean, Lord. Wait, so I have questions.
We're gonna get
Finish
to
first.
them. Remember them.
Oof.
I respond with, oh, I listed my height in my profile and we've been talking for a few days.
That's what I was about to ask. Like, you.
It's right there. Because I'm guessing they met on a dating app, so it's
So I
all
was
there.
about to say, you didn't know? Like, how did you guys meet? But okay. Yeah, so you messed up, girl. Like, this is fake.
This is on you. He says, oh, I responded with, oh, I listed my height in my profile and we've been talking for a few days. I did not think that this was going to be a problem for you. She says, I didn't notice.
Bruh.
He says, is this a deal breaker for you? I mean, there are plenty of guys out there that are shorter than their partner and it works great. I mean, look at Zendaya and Tom Holland. Parentheses, she liked Marvel in her profile.
Yeah, did.
He said, let me relate to you in a way. In a way, I will relate. You like Marvel? Tom Holland? Zendaya?
Anyway, I guess the money makes him taller, you know? when he's standing on those banks.
Yeah, you know, standing on them dollars. He continues, to be honest, taller girls are kind of my thing, which is why I liked you in the first place. She says, well, Tom Holland makes a lot of money. Hey, look at you. You knew. You knew, huh? You knew.
I have a sixth sense.
A sixth sense. He says, oh, so it could be a money thing. I mean, I do pretty well for myself. What are you making? She said about 60K, like yearly.
Okay.
He says, I make 4 times that. So I do think I do well enough. She says, yeah, well, I can find someone who makes more than that, who is taller and less ugly.
No, no, no,
I did not read this one.
We're not doing this. This is getting worse by the second.
I'm just gonna... She had to add the ugly? That's crazy.
So now she was mad, not only because he mentioned about the money, that he's making more money. So she had to like come back with something else, like to add more salt to the injury.
Not to mention, she brought up the money first, saying like, well, Tom Holland does make money. And he was like, well, I do
make
too.
it too, baby girl.
Let me tell you.
And she's like,
And she's
you're
like,
ugly.
U-G-L-Y. You ain't got no alibi. You ugly. I'm dead.
Gosh.
He says, gotcha. Well, I know why you're single now, and I don't think this is going to work out. She said, you're in your 30s, short and single. Good luck finding anyone.
No, oh my goodness. What is going on?
This is crazy. He says, the problem isn't me here. I'm looking for a real one who can... Real one? I'm looking for a real one.
My girl for
My
life.
homegirl. Ah, shit. I'm looking for a real one who I can share my time with, my energy, and I end up meeting people like you. I then take out... This is not quotation anymore. I then take out my wallet, I grab a 20 and I say, quote, this should take care of the food. And I put it on the table. Then I grab a $1 bill, put it on the table and say, as well, and say, quote, this is for your time.
Ooh.
I walk out of the restaurant with a smirk on my face and her jaw dropped to the floor without another word spoken. I'm really unsure here. I know I dodged a huge bullet, that's for sure. But am I a jerk for doing this? Thoughts?
No.
She started this.
This was a perfect end. Not only do you pay for the food, you paid for her time.
He said 15 minutes, that's about $1. Yeah.
It was less than 15. That's why, by giving $1, imagine someone just like, for your time, $1.
I'm like, that would hurt me more. I'd be like, that's petty. That's petty. Now I feel like a prostitute, low key, like an escort. You paid for my time. We didn't need to do that. You paid for my meal, very gentlemanly. Thank you for that. You didn't just like leave me in the restaurant and have to pay for the food myself. But even though I was rude to you, but the $1 is petty. That's petty behavior.
Okay, but see, I feel I would be so petty. This is probably why I was never born a guy, okay? Because
What you do?
I feel like I would go and pay for my share and get the fuck out.
But that's not real. Oh, if you were the guy. Oh, yeah.
I would have paid for my share and be
just
like,
left her there.
you don't need my ugly money either. You don't need these short bills.
I mean, I did tell you I made more than you, and you still called me ugly, so then you can pay for yourself. It's
This
just
is
the $20, you know?
This is just pathetic. It's not even, it's sad.
It's sad because at the same
sad.
time, okay, sure, I know some people can be very shallow and just be like, I don't like you because you're balding. Or like, I don't like you because of your height. Or I don't like you because of your teeth. I'm like, this is things you can't really change. Well, teeth maybe, if you had the money. But you can't really do
Haven't
much.
you heard of the knee surgeries?
Who the fuck is going to do that to you?
Haven't you heard of Turkey if you want to get him? Modern day solutions.
Modern day solutions. Those are temporary solutions that will lead to more suffering in the end. And lengthen your leaves. Lengthen them. Go ahead and see what happens to you when you hit 50. See what happens.
No, not the a-hole. I mean, she definitely is.
Definitely.
I could understand because everybody has their own preference, which is not a problem.
Not a problem.
But first of all, she was blind or she was not attentive. It said very clearly on the profile, unless you were looking at just the pictures, you're not actually reading the info that's in there that people are writing. So this is something that was in front of your eyes. You didn't see it. You come, and not only do you perhaps just, I guess, try to enjoy the company of the person, even though you think nothing is going to happen from it, just like have a good time, and then later on you can be like, I was not feeling it really. I think we can go our separate ways.
Yeah, I had a lovely time,
but while the food is coming, not only do you say it in one of the most insensitive ways,
interrupting him at the same time, interrupting the conversation, be like, I didn't realize you were so short. I can't take you seriously.
I would die. inside.
Murder. I'm so sorry.
Hold me like a baby because
Let me go nurse my wounds with some alcohol. I
Yeah.
beg.
No, you're not the a-hole. Did anybody say in the comments what they thought?
I mean, the comments, I have not checked the comments because there is a little update. Just a little update with some context.
We love up this, yes, please. Yes.
For more context, I didn't really think too much on the only leaving $20 part. Maybe I should have dropped 40. Why?
Tip?
I guess. I just wanted to get out of there ASAP. The $20 covered her meal and drink, and I assumed some of the tip as well. I also assumed that my order would be canceled, although there's no way a restaurant would make her pay for something she didn't eat. That is if she ended up staying, who knows. But y'all are right, I should have paid directly, that's my regret. Oh, because maybe the comment section was saying, like, don't just drop the $20 on the table, go actually to the cashier and be like, how much was it, can I pay for the whole thing, immediately, and then go.
Because she could have kept it and then canceled and then left.
Maybe. Or maybe because he also assumed that because he wasn't there, his meal would be canceled. That's not really how a restaurant works.
No, they were bringing it out and they're like, oh, maybe he went to the bathroom.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So he only paid for, I guess, for her meal, but then she would end up paying for his meal. So.
No, or he paid for his meal and then she pays for hers, if that's the case.
Which is also, in my opinion, totally fair. Totally.
I don't see any problem with that, but I understand what they're saying. But the gesture and the scenario in itself, not the a-hole.
She doesn't deserve any kindness after being so rude to begin with.
There was no reason for it.
There was no reason for it. If she really had a problem, anyways, it continues.
Sometimes the devil just sends you, and you roll with the wave.
He continues. I've been reading and responding my best on and off. As far as this being fake, I don't think I'd be posting and responding as much as I have on a throwaway account if this wasn't for real. And like a lot of you have said, defending this being real, it is so hard to believe that someone would stand up for themselves when push comes to shove. Admittedly, I took too long to realize that she was actually being rude. Parentheses, we've had a few great conversations just the days prior, and the comments threw me off, so I guess I thought that she was messing around. But when I did realize, I said what I said, and I did what I did. I don't know how to prove it to the internet, though. That's all I have, and thanks for the comments.
You don't have to prove nothing.
You don't have to prove nothing.
This is a scenario that I could see happening, and I'm pretty sure it has happened millions of times.
I mean, the dating culture of this day and age is kind of trash. It's kind of
garbage.
Trash, garbage. It's just bad, and people are. There's one thing having your preferences. There's a whole other thing being shallow to your face. And rude on top of that. And just, if you really have a problem with someone's height, looks, whatever the fuck it is, be kind during the date, or at least be nice. And then afterwards you can, tell them, hey, it was a great time, but I'm not feeling it. I hope you're having a good night, or like have a good life. Let's go our separate ways.
So the message is not that you should not have preferences. Mm-hmm. The message is how to
convey them.
Exactly, because you don't really know what mind state people are in, and it's not your job to be somebody's healer or therapist, but you also have to be aware of how you're behaving, because that could be the last straw for somebody, or it could be the beginning of something for somebody.
Exactly.
So just be careful with your words.
The people in the comments, though, who said like you didn't have to do all of that at the end, I'm like, well, she didn't have to do all of that to begin with also. It's not all on you, just because I don't know why it is, because you're the man, because I don't know why people are saying like you shouldn't stoop to her level. My friend, he didn't say, well, fuck you too, bitch, I think you ugly too. Like, you and your fake ass weave, or whatever the fuck. Like, he could have gone so much worse. Instead, he just said, well, this is not working out. I don't like that, so I'm going to put my money here and I'm going to go.
It's because he's a seasoned pro in this nonsense, according to him. It's not the first time he's experienced this. Yeah. So he knows okay, fine.
It is what it is.
Be. But let's
unplug from that
was
one.
A lot. Let's to the next story, please. So
what do we have?
This one is called. Mm-hmm. I think it might be a little standoffish, not petty, but okay. I don't know. You see. You be the judge. You be the judge and let us know down in the comment section what you think. Mm-hmm. Am I the a-hole for not giving up my name for my ex's new wife with the exact same full name as me?
Okay.
Am I the a-hole for keeping my name after my ex-husband remarried someone with the exact same name? First, middle, and now last name as me. Here's an example.
Okay.
My name is Jane, first name. Marie, middle name. Doe being the married name. He married a woman whose name is spelled exactly the same way.
That's some fuckery.
Is that a fetish?
That's some fucker. I would
Is
be
that,
like, it's a weird coincidence.
The universe is playing tricks?
Ah, you married the wrong Jane. No, you married the
Jane
right
Doe.
one.
His new wife is also Jane Marie Doe.
Crazy.
I wish this was a sick joke. The first, middle, and last name as me now that they are married.
Middle and last is crazy.
First, middle, and now last.
I know, but I'm like, okay, so if you marry an Emily and then divorce the Emily and then marry another Emily, that's just an Emily. There's a lot of Emilys in this world.
But if it was Emily
fucking
Benedict. I don't know why that came into my head. And then you find another Emily Benedict? That's crazy.
that's just like, so did you like her specifically for the name?
I was thinking that when I
Because
read this
you would have
story.
known the name from the beginning.
And he was like,
He said rinse and repeat. Anyways, continue.
all right. Coincidentally, we're also the same age.
Now you're playing with me. There's no way. Were you also born in the same hometown? Like, what is this? Same parents?
Same street, same hospitals. Please.
She's actually a stalker. She just changed all of her actual names
you
and everything
imagine?
to match this girl so that she could get the ex-husband. Movie idea.
You're not a conspiracy theorist. I'm 27. I'm a 27-year-old female. I was married for almost 6 years to my now ex-husband. He's 29 male. Yes, we were married very young as we were both in the military at that time.
Ooh.
I asked for a divorce after 5 years, and we both grieved the marriage pretty hard, but we just wanted different things. He and I had been through a lot of difficult things in our early 20s, the death of a mother, deployments, etc. We really did love each other, but it was just very clear we were going in different directions. He wanted kids by 30, I wanted a career and kids at like 40.
Ooh, okay. Seems like something you should have talked about when you were getting married, but
I mean, since you're so young, you still have hopes. From the husband side, I'm guessing you're hoping that the person might change their mind, which please don't ever go with that. And she's thinking, oh, he has the patience to wait because he understands that I want a career. So, and then at the end of the line, you realize, in your mid-20s, you realize, okay, this is not going to work out.
yeah.
So we've been divorced since 2022. Both have been well moved on, or have well moved on. I have no feelings whatsoever for him, but hope life is good to him. We didn't have children, so it was a clean break. I kept my last name and chose not to return to my maiden name, as I just didn't have any connection left with it. Not to mention, it's just a really cool name. I look at it like this. I got married at 19. I'm so fortunate to have achieved so much in my 20s under that name. My name has truly been my identity my entire adult life. It's not like I was 9 months, it was not like it was a 9-month marriage. Why would I change my last name because he chose to date a chick with the same name? I wouldn't date a guy with a dog that had my ex-husband's name. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know why that's there.
It's not okay. Anyways.
Here's where it can be messy. I can't lie. I worry a lot about our identities being confused on important things. Tax documents, military paperwork, medical records, etc. This isn't a jealousy thing of any kind for me. It's just weird. Things that could really put both her and I in a bad predicament. Sadly, we've been confused by his own family and friends. I got tagged in his dad's post of them because he accidentally tagged me instead.
Ooh.
I got a message. I got a message on what I think was her birthday, wishing me a happy birthday from someone who knows both my ex-husband and me. Honest mistakes and easily made, clearly. I have no ill will or wishes for them. There's so much hate already in this world. I truly wish them a long, prosperous, and fulfilling life. My family has told me I should change my last name. I've had people tell me I'm an asshole for not, giving she now has his last name too. Let me be clear. I am not going to change it, but am I the a-hole? There was an edit to this.
Okay.
I'm really concerned about the reading comprehension skills happening here.
People are confused.
Some of y'all seem to be taking this more personally than I have. Dang.
Wait, what? Okay.
I'm not holding it freaking hostage, holy cow, like the
name.
last name.
Yeah.
I have no doubt I'll change it when I get remarried. My name has earned a college degree. I served my country faithfully with the name on uniform. I was recipient of the highest award there is in EMS, an award for valor. It's the name on the awards for restarting the hearts of many people with my own two hands. I have multiple awards for my service to my country and community. So yeah, I'd say my name has weight for me. There's honor and pride in it. I don't view it as his. I made his name honorable myself.
True.
Oof.
But she also lost me a little bit with that one because she said specifically, I have no doubt that I'm going to change my name when I get remarried. So I'm like, how strong of an identity do you hold to it if you are willing to change it anyways? And you already are not just willing to change it, but you're planning on hopefully changing it in the future anyways. You know what I mean? Because for me, I'm thinking about my perspective. If I get married, when I get married, let's hope. Let's hope.
Bring your head.
Knock on your own coconut
Nah.
head.
Leave my coconut head alone.
I beg. But I'm saying that when I get married, I don't want to change my name. But that's also something I don't think, because yes, in my culture, usually you don't. You have the name that you were given at birth and you stay with that name.
Even after marriage.
Even after marriage. Because it's the name that, like, it's not just, like, it's your middle name is your father's name, your last name is like the family name. A lot of it is tied around it. So when you change it, it's just like, who are you, Loki? But me personally, me, myself, and I love my name, you know? And I have such a strong attachment and identity to it so that if I get married, that I don't want to change it for anything. At worst, maybe I'll hyphenate. Maybe.
Okay.
Depending on the name, if it works with mine. But usually, it won't. But I'm just saying, that's me. So I understand that when people have such a strong identity to a name, you want to keep that name. And she had me all the way through. And she was like, it's been my name for basically all of my adult life. They got married at 21.
She was 19.
19, even earlier. So her formative adult years, she had this name. She's currently 20-something, late 20s. It's been a long-ass time to have this name. It's not her fault that he went and married somebody with the exact same, like, first and middle name. You know what I mean? It's not her fault for that happening. And if she has such a strong identity to it, I don't think any of these small mistakes of, like, oh, getting tagged in the wrong post and, like, family members getting confused and all of these things should matter in her opinion. But then she lost me at the end, saying that when I get remarried, I'll change it.
But then it will be once you get remarried, because she doesn't have a problem with changing the last name.
Yeah.
It's just that for the time being, she still has an attachment to it, and she hasn't. I don't think she's completely moved on from it, considering what she has earned. Not necessarily from the guy, but it, because she has earned so much with the name. Well, so in that case, if she does what people are thinking, oh, you should definitely change it back to what it was before, that means it's the amount of paperwork you have to do just to change your name.
It's a lot of work.
It's not easy. It's your ID. You have to take everything anew. And then let's say you meet somebody and then get married. That means you're changing it again. It's
a lot of change.
It's a lot. It's a lot. So I don't think you're the air hole for keeping the name. only because it's attached to the certificates that you have. Because otherwise, that means when you're married to someone else, it's easier, if I guess, if you have the awards with a different last name, you could very much be like, oh, I was married before and that is because of this. But if you're constantly changing your name, that means when you're going for interviews or sending in documents, you have to send the certificate you have plus a certificate that you changed back your name to whatever, and then the new ID. It's a nightmare. So I can understand why you keep it for those reasons.
But she didn't mention any of those reasons. She didn't mention anything about the fact of, oh, it's difficult to change it again. She just said, for me, my adult life, I've been identified with this name, and I've done so much under this name. But she didn't say, oh, it's too difficult to change it.
No. And she probably, I don't know if she thinks it or not. It doesn't really matter. She didn't mention it, but this is just my thoughts.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with this. I mean,
I don't have a problem with this because, again, it's not her fault that her ex-husband went and married somebody with the same name. That's on him.
That's the one I'm like, what's going on here? What are the chances?
Not to mention, some time has passed because he said 5 years in. Okay, they got married then she was 19. 5 years in, that's 24.
Yeah.
Now she's 28? 26?
27.
27.
So it's been 3 years.
It's been 3 years, exactly. But she says, I don't have any connection to him at all in that sense. Like, I'm not, kudos to them. Get married, have fun. We've moved on. But this name she still kept. I don't know, my guy. I don't know. She had me all until the end. She had me all the way.
I don't have a problem with it.
Because now I'm considering that she maybe hasn't moved on.
No, it doesn't have to be like that. It's for example, if there was kids involved, I could understand it even more.
100%.
Because you don't want to have the different last names as your kids. But in this one, I can understand it. And if you feel that everything that is happening with the whole mistaken identities and stuff like that is going to be more prevalent in the future, especially like if they're having kids and then you're getting then it will be perhaps like time to like reconsider a little bit about this. But in the meantime, if you don't mind getting those messages of happy birthday when it's not your birthday, then good luck.
Yeah, she didn't have any problem with it. It's everybody else around her that's just like, can you please change it? And she's like, why?
Like, no. And you know what?
Until she gets married again and then she'll change it. But yeah, I guess.
No. In my opinion, no. Keep it. I don't see.
Do whatever you want. Because at the end of the day, you legally got the name.
Exactly.
With him. Because he wanted that as well, I'm guessing.
To change. The lady is not saying anything about it either for you to change it. It's only the people around you who are thinking that. So who are always
the husband or the other new wife said also, can you please change it? Didn't they?
No.
Are you sure?
No, they never mentioned anything.
Oh.
It's the guy's dad who was tagging like the
that
name.
I saw, but somebody specifically told her that wasn't just her family.
My family has told me I should change my last name.
Okay.
So it's her family that have an issue with it.
Either way, No. If you are happy with that name, girl, keep it. But, because at the end of the day, it's your name. It's the name that you identified with.
You know what should she do?
Look at your face. What happened? What should she do?
Find a guy with that last name.
Somebody has the same first name. Actually, no. Find a nigga. Let's say his name was Michael. Find a nigga with the name Michael and be like, can you take my name? So we have two couples.
Crazy.
With Michael and Jane. And then Michael and Jane.
That would be insane.
I would scream. I would. That would be so fucking funny. But I think
I don't see it happening.
No.
But that would be an amazing story.
What if he's like, your last name's so cool. I want to change it to yours.
Even better. Even better. Can you imagine?
Imagine the family after. They're just gonna be like, They already had one problem. Now we got two. Who the fuck is who?
Please, if you ever watch this,
please do this
and update us because I would love to hear it.
I would love to hear
that. But some of the comments
definitely
were
not
saying,
the a-hole. Yeah,
I don't think so either. At least the ex-husband doesn't have to worry about accidentally calling the new wife by his ex-wife's first name.
This is why he did it. Imagine he's just like, I'm dumb and I know I'm gonna get it wrong, so let me get somebody with the same name. Let me get two
But
James.
with the middle name as well.
Middle name was maybe just a happy coincidence.
Happy coincidence.
Because you don't really ask for somebody's middle name when you first meet them. So maybe he fell for her, and afterwards he
I
was
give
like,
my government name.
the full government. But you also usually go by your middle name.
Oh, that's true. But finding another person with that would be.
Listen, I know at least with Somali names you can get a lot of mix-ups. I know that much. But my middle name has been like sweetified. So it's easier that I can't find someone with the exact same middle name. First and last, there's a million of them here in Stockholm. In Stockholm alone, there's a lot of my first and last name.
Too many.
Some people are not creative. They're not really creative. Okay, but I do love my name, and that's my name, and I don't see myself ever changing it.
Say no more, man.
Imagine my last name is like new last name was Andersson. Can you? Everything feels wrong.
But why not? It could work. You just gotta get used to it.
Yasmin Walker. I'm gonna walk out of there.
We're done. Thank you guys for watching this. Let us know what you think about these two stories down in the comment section. It'll be interesting to hear. But like, comment, share,
subscribe,
all the good things, and we'll go see y'all in the next one.
Ciao.